weird that when I started this channel I thought I would be making only book reviews, and now I haven't made one in months. Hi guys, my name is Nadia and today I'm here with a review of Incarnate by Jodi Meadows. This is the first book in a trilogy called New Soul, and it's an amazing book. Guys, it's really fantastic. It's been a long time since I read a book that I loved this much, so of course I recommend it to all of you guys. The first thing that I noticed about this book and that made me want to read it was of course the cover, which is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look how nice it is. I can't say no to a cover like this. But I was also pleasantly surprised when I realized that the story of the book is even more amazing than the cover. Yes, that is possible. It's really fantastic. Few things about the story. This is a dystopian novel and it's about a world where everyone gets reincarnated. So it's the same souls over and over again. The bodies die but the souls are always the same. So it's actually the same people for thousands of years now, and no new souls are born until Anna. Anna is a new soul, hence the title of the series, and she's the only new soul that has ever been born since thousands of years, when all souls were born into this world. So I thought that the story was really original. I've read quite a few dystopian novels lately, but really nothing like this. It was a freaking original story, and what I loved about the world building was that it was really easy to get into, and I think what played a role here was that Anna was also new to all of these things that everyone else knew. So we were kind of discovering the world together, and she would ask the same questions that were on my mind, and so it was amazing discovering this new world with her. I loved every minute of it. So a couple more things about Anna. I really liked her character. The first thing I liked about her was that she was 18 years old instead of the so typical 16-year-old girls that are usually in young adult novels. It was really refreshing to read about someone who is 18 years old, and this also took out all the teen angst. There was none of that in this book. No freaking out about boys, no ex-girlfriends, no teenage high school drama, and all this was not in this book, so it's quite original also for a YA. It stayed away from a lot of the stereotypes that we usually find in young adult books, and I really loved that. And also I found Anna very relatable. She is the only new person in this world, so of course she feels alone and she feels different, and I think everyone feels different in one way or another at some point in our lives. And I know at least I felt like no one understands me a few times in my life, like mostly when I was in high school or a bit younger than I am now, but that's what made Anna's character so relatable. And she's also very smart and caring, and I just really liked her. And then we have the love interest, that is a guy named Sam, and he's so cute. He's the cutest thing ever. I really liked him from the first moment we met him in the book. He's just a really nice guy, and we also don't find that a lot in young adult books because the bad boys are kind of in right now, if you can say that. And it was so amazing to finally read about a guy who is just nice, who cares about Anna, and doesn't have to be sarcastic all the time, although there were some witty dialogues between them that I loved, but they were not all the time, and they were not so competitive with each other as in some other young adult books, which was another thing I loved about this book. What I also found amazing about the relationship between Anna and Sam was their love for music, their passion for music. They were both all about music. Anna describes how music is always in her head and she always hears it, and that made me also hear music while I was reading this book. The images I created in my head were always full of music and colors and dancing, and I loved that feeling. Another little thing that caught my attention was the butterfly details. We have a butterfly mask on the cover of the book. If you have the hardcover version, there's a butterfly in the inside of the book, which I really recommend getting the hardcover if you're thinking of buying it. It's so beautiful. I regretted getting the soft cover when I saw how beautiful the hardcover was, but oh yeah. And then we also have a butterfly in the beginning of every chapter, like this, and also at some points within the book, like here. And The butterfly also plays a role in the story of the book, and I really loved this little detail. So yeah, if I haven't told that by now, I really loved this book. I recommend it to everyone out there, and I really think that it's a book that deserves a little more hype than it has. I haven't really heard a lot of people in BookTube talking about it, and I really would like to thank Jodi Meadows, not that she's watching this video, but anyway, I would really like to thank her for creating this world and writing those books, and I'm so looking forward to reading the sequels to this story. It was of course 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm sure the sequels are gonna be just as good. If you read this book, let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and if you haven't, go ahead and read it and let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!